I think that getting the pictures of the students is really critical. I've seen this done two ways. Usually you can get a printout associated with the student cards with the name underneath. That can work. I have a colleague who groups them. If they're in small groups, she groups the groups together and takes their pictures in the group and then kind of associates that student group together, and that seems smart. It would be lovely if you could sit them all in the same place and make them sit in the same place every time, but when it's 140, that just doesn't happen. I really work on it. You know, sometimes I leave those pictures kind of posted up in my office.
When I ask a question of my students and a couple of people raise their hands to respond, I'll gesture to the student and say, "And your name?" And that prompts them to say, "Oh, my name is such and such." "Okay, such and such, what do you think of this question?" And then, so I've learned their name, their classmates around them have learned their name. And then once they do respond, I usually rephrase their answer and say, "So-and-so just said," in a nice loud voice so everybody in the room learns that Joe, let's say, at the front of the room just thought this about the question. That's a great way for everybody to learn one another's names.
And don't be afraid to say, I'd like to know what your name is, or I'm trying to learn people's names. Even just the act, even if the students know that you're making that effort in a large classroom, that says something to them about how you're working on your teacher-student relationship with that group. So it is worth the effort. It's not easy, but it is worth the effort.